This is Bharat FM.
बजेगा भारत झूमेगा भारत.
Welcome to Bharat FM presents Inside Scoop in association with Unfiltered Gupshup. Today we have a very special guest with us, Miss Kavita, who's gonna share a lot of details and information about Senior Resource Exposition. This event is going to be held on September 22nd at Hindu Society of North Carolina, Morrisville, from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. So, what is the Senior Resource Exposition? We all have come in our life to a situation where we want information but we don't know where to turn to. So Kavita ji is going to share us a lot of details about this exposition, and this is going to be very informative, very useful. So please watch till the end and please share it with friends and families. I'm sure it's going to be useful to many. Welcome Kavita ji, welcome to Bharat FM Inside Scoop. I also partner with Unfiltered Gupshup with Aditi Majumdar, and she's a good friend of mine who hosts a lot of kind of different shows across Raleigh and Morrisville. So welcome Kavita ji to the show.
Yeah, thank you, Meena. Welcome for the welcome, and I also want to thank Bharat FM and also my good friend Aditi. I know Unfiltered Gupshup quite well, so thank you to both Bharat FM, Aditi, and also to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So, Kavita, we'll start with knowing what is the Senior Resource Exposition or Expo that's being held. So, please tell us more details about what is this event about, and I know you are the main key to this event, that you have been the backbone of it, and you have been conducting it for the first time. Or what brings you? What idea did you get to start this expo? You know, what motivated you, and what are the instances that made you start or think about it, which is such a useful topic, and many times we just ignore it, and when the real life instance come, and then we think, oh, where should we go or whom should we turn to? So how did you get this idea?
Yeah, it was kind of exactly like that. My mom was staying with me, and then she got really sick, had to go to the emergency room, and after that she needed to go into rehab and then assisted living because she needed 24/7 care.
Okay.
So when from the hospital, they provided some help to get her to the rehab. But after the rehab, then what? So I was really lost. I didn't know where to turn, who to ask. I didn't have any information. I'd never looked into any of that before. So it was very mind boggling. I was lucky enough to find one company that really helped me, and they narrowed down what I needed to do, how to do my research. And so I got my mom settled in a very good assisted living place. So after all of that, I was thinking, there might be other people who are in the same situation as I am,
Yeah.
or might be in the same situation at some point. So wouldn't it be nice if we had all of these different resources under one roof? So that's what gave me that idea. And I approached HSNC President Manoj Pandya, and when I talked about this with him, he said, I have his full support and just go ahead and do it, organize it. So then I got a committee of very vibrant, very hardworking people who are doing a lot of the legwork. And it's okay if I mention some names. There's Gira Choksi, there is Nirmala Kamath, Bhupinder Patel, and Ramesh Vora. And then there's one more non-committee person who's also helped us a lot, and that's Mr. Manmohan Shera. And he has single-handedly been able to get quite a few assisted living places to attend our Senior Resource Expo. So that's the kind of a little background of how it came about.
So I'm guessing this is the first of its kind that you've been doing it. I've not heard this kind of expo before. So is it only the information or the resources only to Morrisville and Cary and Raleigh area, or is it across North Carolina?
Well, if you want to travel to North Carolina and Morrisville, most welcome. But resources or the providers who are coming, who are attending this, are all local. They are from the Morrisville, Cary, Durham, Apex, this area.
This area, okay. So, how many vendors or how many participants are you expecting on that event?
Well, we have a total of 36 participants
Okay.
attending, out of which 10 are nonprofit, and remaining 26 are businesses. And the nonprofits are the senior centers around here, the town resources. We have one nonprofit, in a sense, and they do the Five Wishes. And Five Wishes is an organization, so you get to write your will or living will, so to speak. And in North Carolina, as long as it's signed off by a notary,
Mhm.
it is valid. So you can take it to the hospital with you, and then you get to actually spell out exactly what, how you wish to leave your assets, what happens to you after you pass away. So all of that's really information or things that you should keep and you should have
Yeah.
with you. So somebody will be at this expo,
Mhm.
and there will be notaries there who can actually, once you fill out the document, you
Okay.
get a notarized document to take home with you.
Okay. So I know conducting at any event is a very difficult task. So I'm sure bringing so many vendors under one roof was a difficult task for you. So I know you had a good support from your families or friends circle, and you mentioned quite a bit of names who helped you, organize this. So how long were you planning to get this event come alive? How long have you been planning to do this?
Well, we started it off in May, in the month of May.
Wow,
And
that's
yes,
a
in
lot
the
of time.
beginning, in the beginning it was quite slow because vacations get in the way and all kinds of summer holidays and all those things. And also in May, September seems quite far away. So, but we did get started then, and my committee and I, we meet almost every week. And believe it or not, we've not met in person. I
Oh,
know everybody very well, so
well,
we meet at other occasions, but for discussion on what to do, we've just been video chatting or doing video calls. Um, and technology is amazing for that. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So, my other question was if you could tell us more about the vendors. I know that you mentioned notary services. So, what other kind of services then people can expect when they come here? I'm sure there were when I was reading your information that you did mention about the caregivers, about Medicare, about insurance. So, those are just like a couple of them. If you could just tell us more about the vendors those are participating.
Yes, sure. So, besides the assisted living places, rehab, and transition care, we also have organizations that provide home care. So, like my mom used to have home caregivers come here in my own home, and that was very comfortable for her. She didn't have to go anywhere at
Okay.
that time. So, that was good. So, a few of those businesses will be attending. Besides that, there are a couple of people who do specialize in Medicare plans, and then they can help you decide. Then there is a nutritionist because we all need to think about
The diet.
eating well. There is a physical therapist. I think somebody who does massage. We also have people who do investment planning,
Okay.
so for wealth management purpose. And we also have somebody representing a funeral home because we do need to think about those things because when the time comes for you or for a loved one, you don't want to be in a position where you don't know what's involved.
What to do? Yes, yes,
You
you're right.
don't know what to do. So for that reason. And let's see. And then there are the town facilities, the town of Cary, Apex, and Morrisville. They'll be represented through their senior centers because senior centers offer a great support system.
Yes.
And along with that, we have our own HSNC Senior Club is going to be represented there. Now, the HSNC Senior Club is also a very vibrant organization. Actually, it was started quite a few years ago by Ramesh Vora, and I am the current chair of the Senior Club. So this event actually falls under the Senior Club umbrella.
Oh,
And yeah. And the Senior Club is, we have membership of over 400. And we have very active members who come and meet every month. We meet once a month. And then we have a lot of interest groups that meet weekly for many things. Excuse me, I just need a drink again. Sorry, it's allergies and
all right. Take your time. So, is there any?
sorry.
No problem. So, is there any fees or entry fees kind of thing to get into this event, or it's free to the public and public just walk in, or is there a fee to enter to this event?
Yeah, it's a completely free event and there's no registration required to come and walk through, look through all the booths and see what people are offering. We are also selling chai and samosas, I believe. And of course, there'll be lots of like tchotchkes or things to pick up at all the tables. So, should be fun. And HSNC Cultural Hall, where this is going to be held, there is a huge parking lot, so parking should not be a problem.
Parking shouldn't be a problem.
And it's free.
Yes. So, anything else that you want to add to this session, or more information about what people can expect? I know you gave a lot of information, but anything else that you want to add to this?
I think from the senior resource perspective, just come. It is not just for seniors. It is for everyone, because sooner or later you might come across somebody who might need some of this information. And, I always believe that knowledge is power. If you know something, then you're in a position of sharing. And I always believe that, when you share with other people knowledge or resources, it enriches everybody's lives. So that's another reason for doing this, and doing this through the HSNC, the temple. It really makes me very happy that this is going. This is like seva for everybody.
Yes.
The people
This is definitely.
participating, volunteering at this event, everyone. And thank you too, because you guys, in your spreading the message about this, you are also contributing to this event. Thank you.
Yeah, I was about to ask that. Do you need volunteers to join this event, or do you need any other kind of help, or is there a way that somebody can reach out to you and say, "I'm interested in volunteering," and do whatever they can just to be a part of the community and help others?
Yes, of course, we will accept any volunteers. If you'd like to come, you can send an email to this email address of seniorexpohsnc@gmail.com. And, you get a reply from that. And yeah, we could use help. And if we can't use help, then you'll be able to walk through and make new connections.
Yes. Yes. Well, Kavita ji, that was really informative. That was really useful for many of us here. It's one of a kind event, and I don't think anyone should miss it. As you rightly said, that you never know when somebody might be in that situation or your loved one is in that situation. You really need to be prepared, at least from that point of view. So thank you so much for sharing so much, so good information with all of us. I wish you very success in this expo, and will do my best to be there, a part of the as a part of a community. And thank you for sharing so much. I mean, it's very thoughtful of you that you plan such a big event and you're sharing all the information and details with all of us present here. Thank you
Thank,
so much for joining today.
thank you. I'd also want to really thank the whole committee, the Senior Expo Committee, because this is not something one person can do. Everybody really worked really hard on this. So I really appreciate all the help they all gave. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. And again, from Bharat FM and Unfiltered Gupshup, good luck for your event. And, I wish many more people would stop by and, gain from this expo. And, wish you very good luck. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much for joining with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Bharat FM.
बजेगा भारत झूमेगा भारत.